Hello everybody, Tuffy Maggio here with Metaversity, and we are here to talk to you today about one of the craziest cards I've ever seen in Metazoo. It was just spoiled. It's coming out in Seance, and you better be ready for it because it's gonna make an impact big time. The spell's name is All Hallows Eve. It costs 2 neutral aura and 5 dark aura to contract. It is a 2 per spellbook. Now, after we kind of dig into this card, you're going to be like, wow, this is crazy as a 2 per spellbook. Yes, I know. The 4th wall ability on this is if it is October, place all beasties in all opposing casters' limbos, cemeteries, and afterlives in the arena awakened under your control. So that means after you played all your removal, your zombie apocalypse, killed a bunch of their stuff, you get to bring them all right back into play. But, since it says if it's October, you're not really going to come across this ability very often. But when you do, it's going to be absolutely absurd. So the regular effect on the card is place all beasties in your limbo, cemetery, and afterlife in the arena awakened under your control. Then remove the spirit trait and invisibility on all beasties until the end of the next turn. Place all beasties that have entered the arena this turn by the spell into their owner's afterlife at the end of the turn. Place this page into the afterlife. So let's go ahead and break this down. The first part says place all beasties in your limbo, cemetery, and afterlife in the arena awakened under your control. This is absurd because even though it's a 7 aura cost card, it's going to be played in the late game. You're going to be able to play it after you destroy your opponent's beasties, after they destroy yours, after you've tried to develop a board presence, and maybe they played a sweeper, or maybe they just overwhelmed you with a bunch of beasties. You just slam this, say All Hallows Eve is going to wreck the party now because you get all of the beasties that you own that have been destroyed or removed from the game somehow, some way, right back into play. And you can then use it as a board sweeper to kill all of your opponent's beasties. Your opponent's going to be like, okay, wow, that was a crazy effect. Time to rebuild my board. Oh, no. Because you can play 2 per spellbook. It's such a late game bomb that it can win the game by itself. So if the first one didn't do the job all the way, you got a second one in the weights. I'm really surprised they made this card say Limbo, Cemetery, and Afterlife. I could see this turning into something that really affects the metagame, and it's just going to make Metazoo crazy. So I am looking forward to playing this card as a 2-of in my dark deck. Maybe even, dark / spirit. I mean, because there's a lot of spirit beasties that, when they die, they go to the afterlife. And you just get to bring them right on back with All Hallows Eve. So I am super stoked. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think of All Hallows Eve and how crazy busted you think it is, because I can't reiterate how much I think this card is going to really affect the metagame. And good thing it's in Seance and it's not a promo or anything. It's going to be really easy to get. Anyways, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and I will catch you guys next time. I just want to give a special thank you to our Patreon patrons that are supporting the Metaversity: James B, Sam M, Jason S, Dave B, and Georgios M. Again, thank you all for supporting the Metaversity.